everyone, welcome back, y'all. We are back with a grocery haul. Y'all haven't seen a grocery haul from me hardly at all in a while, and that's because I've been working down our prepper pantry downstairs. We are month number 7, y'all. Official. It is November, month number 7. We are into our pantry downstairs, which is our prepper pantry and our 2 deep freezers. We are down to 1.5 deep freezers full of food still left to go through before we do a huge restock. With that being said, yes, I have groceries from Walmart today, y'all. Finally, this month is a month that I decided I am not putting any restrictions on us other than we do $200 per week for groceries. That's $800 for my family of 4, plus my chihuahuas included, but they already have their dog food in stock, y'all. And what did I pay? What did I pay for all of this? I paid $115, leaving me $85 to put into my emergency fund. Now, I already have a $1,000 emergency fund, y'all. That we don't touch unless there is a true emergency. But what I'm working on right now is a fully funded 1-year emergency fund. That's anything that could happen that I need to pay for in case I lose income. We will not touch that unless I lose income. That is things such as our rent, our utilities, it's our food, it's things for my dogs if they need something. It's all the things we need, plus a few little comfort things in there, y'all. Cell phone, all of that, internet, cable, security, all of that. And why am I not doing a bare bones? Because I'm planning in advance. That means that I am planning now, just in case I do lose income. I'm not scrambling if I lose income because then I don't have any income to scramble with. So what am I doing? All the grocery money that we don't spend goes over to my 12-month fully funded 1-year binder. Not bare bones because we're planning in advance, but has a little cushion. So wait for that video to come out on Wednesday. I will be stuffing that on Wednesday with $85 for this week. So what do we get for $115? Guess what, y'all? Some things, sale prices are coming on and some things are dropping. Now, does that mean everything's going to drop or it's going to stay at what it is right now? Nope. I'm not confident that it will, but when I see prices go down and I can afford it, I buy it. So we got 2 packs here of beef stew seasoning. My kids don't like beef stew, but I have found out with all the chickens I just cooked this past week, y'all, 7 whole chickens out of my freezers came out, and I was cooking them at 3 o'clock in the morning. Why was I cooking them that early? Because that's when the peak time for electric is in my area for it to be the cheapest rate. So I was stuffing my oven every single day at 3 o'clock in the morning, cooking 4 chickens for almost 2 days now. So stripped all the meat off of it, repackaged the meat, threw them in the freezers, and then went ahead and all the bones are doing, or that are in the freezer along with all kinds of veggie scraps are actually going to be made into homemade chicken broth. So got the girls a 12-pack of their favorite ramen soup. Now, my kids don't particularly like the bag ones. They want the convenience of the cups. The cups are a little bit more expensive, and y'all, I don't think there's a difference, but they do. They do. They squawk about it. So that is their little treat for my girls. Then I have a case of 12 cans of Great Value corn. Now let me explain something. Corn went up to 78 cents per can in my area for Great Value. I saw it today, dropped down to 50, and I bought a case. That will go downstairs because we're rotating our prepper pantry stock, so that will be going downstairs because we've got plenty of corn in stock right now. But if I can get it at the old price of 50 cents, I'm going to. Watch for your canned goods and Great Value to start dropping, and when it does and it gets back to that quote-unquote old price, it probably won't stay there. Buy it. Snatch it up. My treat for this week. Now, my girls' treat for the week was a ramen. That's what they really, really love. My treat is my chick patties. These are a little expensive. I don't really like paying it, but I can't make homemade vegan chick patties. These are what I use to make my homemade vegan McChickens at home. With that being said, this has gone down a little bit. This went from $4.42 to $4.24 this week. This is the chick patties for my kiddos, or the breaded chicken patties. I use that to make homemade McChickens for them at home. My theme is always, don't use the drive-thru, don't do the apps online, skip all the deliveries, and make it yourself. So much cheaper, so much better. Down $2.92 from $3.89. Boneless, skinless chicken breast. Y'all, I could only pray this goes back down to $1.97. This is my kids' absolute favorite meat on the planet. They like boneless, skinless chicken breast, and you can do so much with it. It's so versatile. I I have a bunch of chicken in stock because I just shredded up 7 whole chickens. But with that being said, I've got a recipe I'm going to be doing for my son. He really loves. 4 more loaves of bread. This has gone up from $1 to $1.10 a loaf. I'm okay with that. I'm just going to keep watch over it. We are making homemade bread as well at home, so we're doing really good on that as well. Avocados went down. I got these littler avocados, 5 bag for $2 and I'm going to say it was $2.27 or $2.37 for the bag of 5. Super happy about that. I'm the only one in the house that likes avocados, so kosher for me. I got 2 of just the tomatoes. These are still at $1.50 per pack. There's 3 in each pack. That's pretty much me and Jessica. Philip and Danya do not like that. Philip's favorite right now is his Salisbury steak meal. Yes, y'all, he'll eat all 6 patties. I cannot believe it myself. He's 98 pounds. He's 5'2". He's a little bitty guy, but Lord have mercy, he'll put that in and eat all 6 patties. More power to him. That's his treat for the week. For all my kiddos get treats for this week because they were so good through these last 7 months of us eating down our pantry. Fresh mushrooms. That's so we can make some homemade pizza this coming week. Got a big old bag of apples. Everybody in the house loves their apples. Trying to get more towards the healthier options for snacks. My chihuahuas love apples as well versus buying too much sugary things. 2 more packs of hamburger buns. These were $1 each. Watch your breads because we just had some in stock that molded extraordinarily fast. So we're going to eat these up pretty quick with the McChickens. Another thing is the breadcrumbs. This will be going downstairs. I do have breadcrumbs I just restocked with. And with that being said, that'll go down to the prepper pantry. Lettuce is dropped down to back down to $1.35 a head. Went ahead and grabbed that. Instead of having buns for my McChickens that I have, my vegan McChickens, I actually do lettuce wraps with mine. And instead of cutting it around ways, you cut it up and down. And that's how you make your lettuce wraps. Couple more cans of tomato sauce because we've been using them up. They were still above the price that I like, but it's all right. We went ahead and picked up 3 of those to put in our prepper pantry to backfill. We are continuing to stock up on our turkey stuffing for the kiddos. I've got 4 here, and that's because during Thanksgiving time and Christmas time, you can find the chicken flavored stuffing in stock, but you cannot find the turkey flavor. My kids eat that year round, y'all. Anytime we have any kind of fried chicken or anything of that sort, they want stuffing with it. So I try to buy as much as I can year round. And during the holidays, if it drops down to 68 cents, you know, I'll be buying more. But that was 88 cents a box. 3 heads of romaine lettuce. That's up a little bit. That's at $3, but we had to have it. Huge bag of carrots. This will be going in some more chicken stew that I do have planned coming up. It's also for me to cook up and give to my chihuahuas as a snack. It's a little bit on the sweet side, carrots are, and they love it. My favorite food on the planet, y'all. Bananas, and I've got a ton of them. I keep trying to let these bananas go super duper ripe so that I can make banana bread, but they never get there. I'm not going to lie. I go through them like wildfire. Corn on the cob was on sale, 50 cents an ear. I bought 8 of those so that we can have some corn on the cob as well. Some more onions that I will be dicing up and flash freezing and throwing them in the freezer. This is a little new. I've never seen enchilada sauce in a very small can. Usually it's a pretty good size, like a 28-ounce can like the tomato sauces are. But this isn't. This is a smaller one. And the only 2 people in the house that likes enchiladas are me and my son. And I'm going to make a vegan version or a vegetarian version of that. 1 can of pineapple. That's for a recipe that I plan to do. And then not last or least, and I'm hoping that I didn't miss anything, is a half a pound of jalapenos. Yes, you can freeze jalapenos. That goes into my homemade pico de gallo and salsa that I make for myself. My kids use store-bought salsa, but they do not like pico de gallo. I do, and y'all, don't go in the store spending $4.50 for homemade pico de gallo. It's literally tomatoes, onions, jalapenos if you choose. Cilantro I already have in the refrigerator, and that's it, y'all. It is so simple. I make it up in 5 minutes, and it costs me next to nothing. Now, I'm not sure if I showed you this. If I did, I apologize, but there's 1 and 2 bags of spinach, just so that you saw that as well, because I couldn't remember if I showed you that at the beginning or not. But that is what we have. $85 is going into my 2nd month of my emergency fund for anything that should happen, that is the 12-month emergency fund I work on every single Wednesday and stuff. If I have leftover grocery money into that, it's already amassed me 1 month in advance. Now we're working on month number 2, and I'm hoping to have 12 months done in the next year or 2 and have a fully funded emergency fund for an entire year. That way, if anything happens again, we don't get caught in the sidelines, not being able to take care of my children, not being able to feed my children, clothe my children, house my children, and all of that. And that's another reason why I have so many sinking funds, and I stuff on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Cash stuff is because I make sure I cover all areas of everything my kids need at all times. So if you have any questions, comments, suggestions, and or anything else, please leave it in the comment section down below. I'll catch you in the next video. Without Limits Budgets is out.